AI mean to you personally as a student, creator, community leader, policy maker, social impact leader, those working in the NGO sector, those that are creators? What does it mean to you? So I think for now it makes work easier.
My statement for AI is efficiency. So it's what we used to do slowly before, we're now able to do faster.
Coming up generative AI, so it becomes very easier for us to have those logs passed to this system. And instead of you sit all day looking at those things, the system helps you make sense out of these things and point you directly to what you need to focus on.
AI serves as enabler. It's enable you to do many things. It's enable you to have access to the information.
Unemployment. You can take your job, and you can keep your job. It all depends on how you use AI to access information. When I wanted to transition to tech project management, I needed a breakdown steps to follow, and it was AI I used. I was like, okay, what do I need to learn first? What softwares and tools do I need to? And while I was taking courses, my ChatGPT, my body was also there to support me.
The AI economy. How do we as young people in Nigeria, youth, how do we tap into that economy and make money from that economy ethically, legally, and providing real solution and making real impact? If you check the statistics for youth unemployment in Nigeria, it's actually it's saddening. It's a sad reality. However, not everybody will get a blue collar job. Not everybody will get a white collar job. Some of us will still have to pay ways for ourselves. And now we are in this era of AI. How do we use artificial intelligence to expand economic and employment opportunities for young people?
Let's teach our young people, and I don't want to use the word young people, I want to use the word workforce, because the workforce too can be anybody up to 50-something, 60-something. They deserve a seat at the table, and let's teach our workforce how to effectively use AI.
So AI will take jobs contextually because there are persons who lack access to the education about what AI is in the first place. There are schools, there are communities who have not even seen a computer in Nigeria. And not just Nigeria, I'm talking about Africa, the global south at large. And so, in as much as we begin to talk about emerging technologies, advancements in AI and all of that, there are people who will always be at the shorter end of the stick.
AI will open more opportunities for young people. It will enable them to sit at tables and make meaningful contributions.
And so if you're looking at the employment structure, we're looking at entrepreneurship structure. So now what do I need to learn to probably be able to cater for myself and my family? And so now you're looking at skills like, let's say, content creation that originally wasn't something people would really identify with. You're looking at graphics design, you're looking at video editing, you're looking at all these creative skills and all of that. And even up to that, now going back to, is AI now an equalizer or a divider? We're not looking at access, and we're breaking down access. We're going to look at cost, which is cost of data, cost of device, and also infrastructure.
ChatGPT and all of they're just a very small fragment of what we're talking about when we're talking about AI. Although that's like one of the very first interactions that most of us will have, because we are in this part of the world. This is how we have actually seen is generative AI that we're actually seeing in action. So what I would like to have from this session is to let's assume now that we have the power to make changes. Let's assume that we have the opportunity to make changes. And we have what ideas and what kind of changes are we going to make and what are the responses based on some of the things that have been happening all morning. Like I said, imagine you're a governor, imagine you're a lawmaker, imagine you are an executive director of an agency and you have no power to actually do something. What kind of policy changes or do you think will be very effective in helping young people access economic opportunities?
AI inclusive curriculum for all education system in Nigeria, being it from the primary school, secondary school, and even the tertiary institution. We don't have much time to elaborate more on how. But also I would just say education, inclusive AI curriculum. And also, if I am the president of Nigeria, I would also ensure that we have also AI inclusive defense system for our country.
If government is able to do what they've been saying when it comes to putting digital literacy or even AI literacy that we're advocating for today, if it's coming from different angles, I think we may implement it faster. So it's education, and that's the way we do it.
We don't look at the government if you really want to get things done. And if you have a passion for things, I started my company because I had a passion for tech. If we continue crawling and looking at the government, you don't see what you see. So you won't convince someone in the government or a principal that, okay, this is actually AI, it's useful, and it will take you months because they don't see it. One of my best robotic engineers currently is building a human robot. Before now, he has been writing to the government for sponsorship. He didn't go to university. He has been writing to the government for sponsorship and stuff. Immediately he started. We are having different governments. I'm not talking of not just Nigeria.